What is going on, everybody? This is Andre, Vape Capital Live, Cloud Chatter. We are back. We've been gone for 2 weeks, but we are back again tonight. So, we're going to be talking about a lot of things tonight, actually. We have Sergio on my right, who's going to be taking over for Q tonight.
How's it going, you guys?
What's going on? We also have, to my left, no Cam as of yet, but we do have Lucy in the house. What's cracking?
I'm almost as good. I'm like her nerdy little sister. What's up, y'all? What's up, Vape Capital? How are you?
So we have Lucy on the side. We have Cam coming in. We also do have a guest, Brianna Lowe. Brianna Lowe was actually the girl who got her mod stolen from ECC about a few months ago.
I
right?
can't believe Brianna's the guest tonight.
She is.
Are you kidding?
I'm not.
We're going to have like an emotional, huggy thing
Yeah.
going on?
So Brianna's on her way.
Oh my God. No
Yeah.
kidding.
Brianna's on her way.
This is going to be a great show.
And we are
This is
going
gonna be
to
amazing.
present her with the mod that we had made for her
Oh, so good.
after she got her mod stolen from ECC.
Dude, she's my girl, dude. She has she doesn't have like a lot of like vested interests, but she has just been so kick-ass. Like, she is like a consumer and advocate.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
No, she's with the business.
She's cute.
Yeah, yeah.
I love her to death.
Yeah, Brianna.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, so she's gonna be on the show.
Yay!
She's gonna be on the show. So we got a Brianna coming in, and we got Cam about to be pulling up right now as of her text. We'll see, right? Diva status.
I
But,
mean,
it's Cam.
She is beautiful, though.
Yeah, we gotta deal with the Cam.
She's
status.
worth the wait.
You know what I mean? So
She's worth the wait.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some conversations with her. We're gonna have some conversations about the mod that got taken. We're gonna have some conversations about how she feels about the new mod we're gonna give her right now.
Yay!
So it's gonna be all good. We're gonna have a good time with her. So how have you been?
I have been really good. I've been super busy. I am doing kind of like the work in distro thing. I've been working with some trade shows, doing some modder galleries.
Traveling any?
Traveling tons.
Yeah. How's that taking a toll on you?
I feel like I'm used to it, but like I've kind of developed a system where like 3-day trade show, 2 nights in the bed by 10, and then like the last night we'll do some stuff. Like I'm older. Like most of my employees and coworkers are like in their late 20s, and I'm like,
right, yeah.
35. And like I come home tired,
Right.
but like, I go there to work. And like the trade shows, like, we had last year, stuff was sad, dude. The trade shows were lacking. There was low foot traffic. Everyone was like really bound up about what we thought was going to happen. 8/8. 8/8 happened, and I thought everything was going to die. And then ECC happened, and there was a bunch of people there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's California. It was hot. It was complicated,
really
but like
hot,
there was people there, and like I think NVE. There was a bunch of like showcase. A lot of these guys do. I think that there was too many trade shows. I think that we were kind of like exhausting our vendors and all that.
I think so too.
Yeah,
and I think like the more they put on, the more it would die down a little bit, and they're like, why aren't many people coming?
It.
Yeah,
like,
but there were so many people
it's
coming to these first ones.
Yeah,
and then it's like you want these people to come to every single one, but you want to charge them $10,000 a spot.
Yeah, and it's not even just that. It's not just the vendors. It's not just the sponsors, but like certain areas of vaping are seeing different stuff going on regulatory-wise. Business is hard. Where, last year in 2015, before 8/8, we were doing a trade show every other weekend. Literally, I did 22 trade shows, and there's 52 weeks in a year. Like, that was insanity. Like, it was no kids, no life, no anything, and we started seeing a dial down in traffic because I feel like there's just too many. Now, some of the trade shows have consolidated. Some of the markets kind of got it together, like who's going to do what with their timelines. There was a lot of conflicting stuff.
Right.
I don't like to see people, go by the wayside or out of business, but I do think that a less frequent schedule is going to get us more consumers because we're not hitting them as frequently. The market is going through some changes and contractions. Some areas it's very hard.
But what do you feel about the old school style of conventions versus the new age style of trade shows? I mean, there's a big difference.
There is a huge difference.
And we've been through this for a long time, me and you.
There's a huge difference. And like, here's the deal, is like there is some shows that are really great for consumer experience, and there's some shows that are becoming more distro and B2B oriented.
Right.
The less consumer friendly. And I do think we need that. Like, the problem with the trade shows is that you're trying to have serious business and wholesale, whatever, you're trying to make connections with serious buyers in the worst possible environment. There
Right.
is there has been, and we have stepped back from that, obviously, as regulations have come down, but in the past there has been loud music and naked girls and conflicting DJs and this and that and the other.
Wait. What's wrong with naked girls?
Nothing.
Okay.
Not a thing. But no. And here's
I'm
the
just
thing:
I'm just
is like,
talking
look,
shit because
check it out.
that's been at every convention
stop.
I've ever been to ever.
And here's a lesson I've learned, and I'm going to touch this real quick because this is something I want to address.
Okay.
I have had to learn over the years where I draw the line. And you know what? I do have an issue with overly distractive presences that unfairly distract from a trade show environment. But I have a lot more problem with stuff like IP infringement than I do with some girls with a tank top on or some booty shorts on. Like, I sell some brands that have some, I call it edgy but classy. We work very closely with Hot Important Nights and Jerry Lee and those girls. We have the paparazzi line, but it's a black and white photo. You know what I mean? Adults are adults. We need to think as if we are selling to an adult population. And I think that, the biggest lesson I've learned, because when I got into this industry, it was all about glass bottles, advocacy, who's premium, what's the best, five palms, this, that, the other, who's the big top dog. And what we learned over the last couple of years is we cannot dictate consumer behavior.
You know what I've tripped on? This is what I've tripped on. Because, like you, I've been in this game a long time.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, we've seen some
from the
stuffs.
beginning till now, I've been in this game a long time.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that, in the beginning, it was like, literally, it was not even booty shorts. It was like jean shorts, right?
Absolutely.
With crop tops.
Yeah.
And now it's lingerie and 120 ml bottles stuffed in a snatch for a picture.
I don't appreciate
but you get what I'm saying? Like,
no.
the evolution and the
I've seen it.
change
And there's
from where
always
we've gone is
people
crazy.
who are going to take it a step too far. Like, look, what I want in a trade show experience is I want a good consumer experience. So that means there has to be an entertainment factor. There has to be
For sure.
a retail factor. There has
sure.
to be, a celebrity factor with who you bring in. But I need there to be a balance between what we do to bring the show to the consumers and the environment we provide to business owners and vendors who pay a lot to be there to conduct business. So some of the
sure.
music, some of the, stripper poles up, down, left, right, you want to have...
There is a lot.
Which is great. You know what? Cool. Whatever.
Right.
I don't like this constant argument of whether we are marketing to kids because the smoking age is set by your state.
For
and
sure.
Vape
Yeah.
shops are X18 and over or 21 over, depending on where you live.
Right.
So it's not like we are selling these in places when your kids are present. The only place where that's applicable are the brands that are in closed tank systems in like Circle K, 7-Eleven, and they are conforming to what they require for that, and that's not us. It's not us, not yet.
So what I've seen recently, and through the news and propaganda bullshit, whatever it is, but I've seen some underage, be it 21 and younger, who have been part of a scam to go into vape shops or tobacco shops.
Oh, as buyers.
As buyers.
Well, I mean, here's the deal. It's not a scam. I mean, if you're talking about undercovers.
Well, they're narking. They're going for the purpose of scamming.
Well, the difference is, are they employees of the Tobacco Enforcement Agency, or are they people going in to just cause drama and call out shops to cut them under? Like,
And where are we at with that? Who knows?
Yeah.
But I know that people are being taken advantage for, and these people might be like a month away from being 21, and they're in there, and they're like, oh, I don't have my ID here. I want to buy something. Whatever it is. But it's really hard.
What I've always said. You know what I mean? Like, look, we don't know where the chips are going to fall. The best you can do is meet the compliance requirements that are written and as law for your state. They are definitely starting to do tobacco enforcement policies with, we call them sting operations. And that's very dramatic. It's secret shoppers, people who go in and are like, but there is also some kind of like shitty business going on where people are ratting out other shops, this, that, and the other, or setting people up.
It's getting out of control.
I do believe that we are going to have the best outcome as an industry if, while we fight for very legitimate vaping rights, we do meet compliance and minimum relations. You know what I mean? They are going to send tobacco control agents. They are going to send FDA agents right now. They are now shaping this policy. Luckily, the budget for enforcement is way behind what they're trying to do, but you will see stories here and there of stuff popping up. You know, they went in, they did this, that, and the other, sent a store in, and you know what? The law is the law.
Yeah.
And we are going to have the best outcome by really protecting our business and standing by what we believe to be within the scope of harm reduction and supporting stuff that makes sense for the time being. Like, I feel like I do feel like the regulations are going to be greatly readdressed come the next budget session. I do think that the pulling off of the date 3 months back is very telling because it's past the next budget thing. There's going to be a lot of changes. But in the meantime, mind your manners. Be good vapors, people. Like, seriously, like, don't offend people. Don't, you know, good behavior. You know, you got to respect the law as it is now.
Respectful, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back and we're going to chime in with some of the people in the comment section. We're going to bring in some other people and we'll be back soon. Stay tuned.
Of a mystical honeydew monster. Smooth, creamy, and overwhelmingly fruity, with a refreshing flavor that is impossible to put down. Seriously, try to put it down. You can't do it.
What's going on, everybody? This is Andre back with Vape Capital Live, Vape Capital Cloud Chatter. Fuck, why did I have such a problem with that right now?
Big words.
Anyways, yo, we got my left hand, Cam.
I know you guys missed my fucking loud.
Oh my God, she's been gone for a whole 16 minutes, and Jesus Christ, that she even wanted to be on the show. Oh my God. We're going to get her a step stool so she can be on point right now, but she's still on the show.
You guys know how fucking short I am, huh?
Yeah, and you already know we got Lucy on the show. And our guest, Brianna.
Woo! Hello.
What's up, Brianna? How are you been?
Good, how are you?
Okay, so look at let me explain this whole situation we got here. So, ECC, right?
Yeah.
Okay, ECC, Brianna and her man are at the convention. He's in the back right now, right? You guys are having a good time. You're walking around. You're chopping it up. You go to a booth. Just chilling. You're talking about some juice. I'm only making this up in my head because this is what I do 1,000 times at every convention, right? You're at a booth. You're talking about juice. While you're talking about juice, you put your mod down because we need to pick up the bottle of juice and feel it, touch it, smell it, all that good shit because that's who we are, right? You put your mod down. You're talking. You may have got turned around. When you turned back around, your mod was gone.
Yeah.
Am I making anything up on this?
No.
Okay.
Damn.
So that's the situation that we were in
No
with that,
good.
right?
Bad
So-
karma.
It just so happened that we did a giveaway
But for the other person.
with
Not bad
a
karma.
company called Dinner Lady.
Very nice.
They are a great juice company. They have very good flavors. I'm not going to hate.
And amazing aprons.
And amazing aprons. We have some right there, actually.
Ooh,
so
we should do a show where Andre wears that.
I'm not going to wear an apron.
Only wears that.
The only apron
if
I
you want
wear
it to
is the one
happen.
at the house that says Steelers. Okay?
If you guys want it to happen, you can just X one in the comments right now. Andre only wears the Dinner Lady apron
That's
on the
it.
next show.
That could happen. Let's
Forget
figure it out.
your
Yeah.
romper.
For,
the
no,
Dinner Lady
not
stomper.
no rompims on me. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah.
It's not a romper.
I already got too
If he
much.
tucked it under, it would be.
Respectable. It's a respectable
Do you see the man boobs? I'm not
apron.
fucking around with the rompim. All
All
right?
the better for the side man boob.
Oh, wow.
Not happening.
The side moob.
Anyways, Cam. All right.
But-
So, Brianna got her mod taken. It just so happened that we had sent a couple of people on behalf of a Dinner Lady giveaway to this event. The people that we sent to the event started posting pictures. Hey, look at this brand new mod we just got. Just so happened, it was Brianna's mod.
No way.
True life.
Yes way. That was real shit. So, because I am who I am, right? I couldn't let that happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Crazy.
I cannot let that happen because I am above and beyond. I'm a different breed of cloth. I'm not the same person as everybody else in this vape game, right?
Andre's the best, you guys.
So what I did is I said, all right, cool. That was your mod. These are the people we sent out. I'm going to replace your mod. Now, I can't replace your mod, right? I just couldn't because that just wouldn't have worked, right? So I reached out. My homeboy, JD, shout out to JD, the Irish Hammer out in New Jersey.
Oh, hey.
And my other homeboys out in New York and above and beyond. So what we did was we had Brianna made a mod from scratch.
It's pretty ridiculous, too, by the way.
That's
So-
amazing.
Her mod was made out of bamboo and acrylic. And let me go ahead and pick up. JD the Irish Hammer said Trippy Mods in Ireland is the guy who finished up the mod.
Yeah.
And if we could please shout him out. So Trippy Mods.
Trippy mods.
Put
This
a
is just
DNA
badass.
chip into your mod. They made it out of bamboo and acrylic. They wanted it to be as feminine as possible for you because I see you came in with purple hair. So
Worked
I
out
think the
for
purple
me.
color in the mod is going to fit
It's
just
beautiful.
perfectly.
It worked
I
out.
love
Right?
the colors.
So
What's crazy is I just lost my mod too.
Oh, right?
So weird.
What's up?
Lost my
Right?
mod.
Yeah.
Gone.
So
Probably in your laundry basket, to be honest.
the bottom part battery compartment, it's easier to open with a quarter.
Okay.
Because I've opened it myself. So a quarter is the best way to open it. So you can get in the groove and tighten it up properly. It fits any 510. It fits any
It's beautiful. I love it.
so it fits any 510. It'll fit any 22 to 24 millimeter tank if you choose to tank it. So it has a 510 spring loaded from the top. And I'm just getting geeky with people right now so they understand what's going on.
For all the vape nerds out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, for all the
check
vape
in.
nerds going out. Yeah. So, and it has a stainless steel front plate that it's not going to move or separate. And JD has promised if anything happens to your mod, you're more than welcome to send it back to Jersey, and any problem will get fixed right away. So, Don't set your fucking mod on another table. Right?
That's like a staple at any convention you go to. If you haven't been to a
Ever.
convention,
I'm gonna
and
get her
you're
ass a
walk-
fucking
you're
necklace,
watching-
a lanyard.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
You literally cannot set it down.
No.
It just, unfortunately,
People
that's
are
the way
scandalous
the
as shit.
world works.
Yeah, people are just scandalous as shit.
I'm
They
kind
are.
of famous for losing expensive mods, though.
She
Right
is,
up, right?
dude. There was one at my house for straight up, no
It's right
lie.
here. Wait,
like,
you got it. I got
yeah,
from
it was
you.
4 months.
However,
4 months. Just sitting in my house. She's like, oh, you know that really expensive mod? Did I leave it at your house? I was like, yeah, dude. It's like right here.
Yeah, but I've lost like a Geppetto, a champion.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've lost like major
Yeesh.
mods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've lost at least $6,000 in mods at a trade show.
The problem is that you bring 25
No,
wherever you go.
I have learned. I've learned. I stopped that. I do feel like over accessorization like leads to like discombobulation. You know what I mean? Like too many mods, you're gonna lose one. But if you have
For sure.
two, it's like right hand, left hand. I
Yeah.
got it.
Definitely.
Boom.
Definitely. So, Brianna, are you satisfied with your mod?
I am very satisfied, and I'm very thankful that you guys, went ahead and did this for me out of your way. I mean, I really appreciate this, and I wasn't expecting this, and just very thankful.
No problem. So that's kind of like one of my things is right. Like I
What?
listen. We did a couple of Vape Capital Cloud competition tours, and when we were on tour, there was this gentleman who he was at this certain vape shop we were doing a tour at. He had just bought this SOI mod. It's a mechanical mod, right? He had just bought it. It was like a fucking $300 mod, right? He got the Addy to match the whole 9 yards. He was like so happy about it, right? He was like ecstatic. And then, he was just talking to some people and he set it down on the windowsill at the competition.
Did it fall or did it get jacked?
Jacked.
Oh.
Gone, right? Within 30 minutes of him buying this mod, having it built, and putting it on the seal, it was gone, right? So I'm live doing this whole CloudCom tour, and I was like, yo, dude, okay, you lost your mod. I'm going to make that right for you. And then as I'm talking, Ben from SOI, Sam from SOI, my homeboys, they're texting me saying, yo, we got him on a new mod. Don't even trip. So they sent him 2 new mods, 2 new Addies,
Damn.
2 new everything, and then made it all right, and then sent him a set of batteries.
That's amazing.
That's
You know what I'm
See,
saying? Because
vape
that's what
are
it's
good
about,
people.
right?
Yeah.
Because listen, a mod is a mod is a mod. Nobody gives a fuck about a mod, right?
Right.
But when it's your hard-earned money and
Yeah.
your time, and you search for that one mod,
Right.
yo, that's
Yeah.
a big ass
That's a
deal.
big deal,
It's like that's my mod.
Yeah, that's mine.
Damn it.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Back in the day when we had serial numbers, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's in there.
Right?
I got 2.
Right? When we had serial numbers, and we're like, oh my God, that was my listen, I searched for
lowest
serial
one.
numbers that were my area code. Right?
818, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Not for you, but no, but
714.
so OC. No, but literally, my ex-boss, Justin, had every glass mod number 8 across the board. Every single one. Like,
Yeah.
he just got them. And, like, I was working for Surefire at the time when, like, the serial numbers were, like, a big deal. And, like,
The
dude.
Lions.
Yup.
Yeah.
Surefire, the King mod.
The King
and,
mod,
like,
yeah.
every time, like, the number 1 through 10 came in the office, we were like, ah,
Yeah.
see ya.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a big deal.
Yeah, it was
that
a
big
huge deal,
That's a
man.
huge deal. So I hope, Brianna, that you don't set that mod down.
Ever.
And I hope that you love it and enjoy it and you always cherish it.
I will,
Right?
definitely.
Because I can tell you, because I have the owners who made that mod texting me, there will never be another mod that looks like that.
Yeah, this
You
is
have a
not going
one-
anywhere. It's staying in my
It's
house.
a one of
and
one.
it's- Yes.
Yeah. It's a one of one. So
Love it.
it's a
One
pretty
of
big
one.
deal, right? So cherish it, love it, make it happen, embrace it. Hold this
Thank
tonight
you.
while you're sleeping. Do whatever you gotta do.
And don't be like me and break it.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
God, I've
Kick
broken
your
so
man out of the
many.
bed and have a special spot for this the mod.
Right on
Whatever
my
you gotta
pillow.
Keep it next to your gun.
There you go. There you go.
Good.
For sure. What do we got in the comment section?
So the comment section for Shaz, we got M&D Vapors right here. And we have...
Shannon. That's Shannon. M&D Vapors.
Yep.
Shannon?
Shannon, yeah, Shannon.
She was in San Diego and then she moved.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where'd you move?
I think she moved to like like North Carolina or
Yo.
something
Damn, she
in the
getting a nice
Midwest.
spread out there.
Yeah,
That
no,
deep south.
she boned out. Yeah.
So she's currently in Spokane, Washington.
Washington. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
snap,
Yeah.
Yep,
What's going
Washington.
on?
Washington.
Yeah.
Get your sources right.
Not
sorry, I'm
North
sorry.
Carolina, but Washington.
Sorry.
Just a little
Hello.
So we have JD, the Irish Hammer, in the house.
That's right.
So right
JD,
here.
I lost my mod.
Get out of here.
JD, I lost my mod. I lost my smoke tech. I needed to get replaced.
It's gone. It's really sad.
Oh,
At least you
shit.
still have your proto crown tank.
I mean, it's
Good
so
for you.
pretty.
That's a big ass tank too. That shit's a fucking
It's a beast, but you know what? It's a beautiful one.
Jesus Christ. You
I
can
know.
feel a lot of juice in
It's
that goddamn
amazing.
thing.
Well, it burns through quite a bit.
Quite a bit,
So
right? Yeah.
You're gonna need that. Big
Tell
old
the
tank.
truth. But it's pretty.
Yeah, I definitely did drop
better
the
pretty
crap
mouth.
out of
Yeah.
my.
But that mouthy girl.
I dropped the shit out of my mod though, so it's like it's pretty ratchet right now, and then it's got this like dope tank on there, so I'm looking like a real star. It's kind of like how my nails are right now, you know, just like missing out one finger.
Hell yeah.
I'm a mess.
Hell yeah. It's a way to do it.
it.
Also, we got Cannonball tuning in from Las Vegas.
Cannonball, what's up? Shout out to the homie Maniac from Las Vegas. What's cracking, homie?
We also have Gavin Ganaway from Missouri.
Missouri.
Lucas Brooks from Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. I actually have some
Kentucky.
amazing accounts in Kentucky. They're about
Do
the
you?
vaping. They're about the vaping.
Yeah, they are.
They
They're-
like that vaping.
They're in that
I feel
drip life out there,
they're-
too.
They're
They are
about
about that
all
drip life.
kinds of things. You know
Beyond
what
the
I mean?
bacon?
They're about everything. Anything good.
America.
America,
Fried
fried
Paps.
chicken, moonshine,
chicken.
moonshine.
Paps and some moonshine and some fucking vaping.
Maybe we should
Hell
go.
yeah.
What's
Yeah,
Texas
what are
like in
we
Kentucky?
doing
Can we
here?
go now?
American flags hanging off the back of the Chevy. Hell yeah. America.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh.
Also, we have Joe Knows and Stephen Rose tuning in.
Where are they from?
They didn't say. They just want to shout out.
Oh, for sure.
Oh hey.
They're from.
What's up,
I
homies?
assume from this planet. So
That's cool.
Maybe,
Literally
maybe
from
not.
Earth.
maybe. Joe Knows from New York, actually.
New York.
What's up, Mike Sloan? What it do from West Virginia?
West
Oh,
Virginia.
hey, Mike
West
Sloan.
Virginia in
Mike
the
Sloan
house.
is dope. I like Mike Sloan.
Also, we have Steve's 423 Vape
Whatever.
Reviews in the house. He kind of bummed out. He missed the show.
Well, it's not over
You
yet.
know what? It's fine. I missed it
go at the
too.
bottom of the bar and go backwards. But, you know,
JD
this'll
just
be
chimed in and
archived
said,
as
"What the fuck
always."
is wrong with PBR?
Not a goddamn thing.
Nothing is
We
wrong with
love
PBR.
PBR.
Nothing is wrong with
Goddamn
PBR, Jay. Just chill out because I know you're a little amped up. It's 10:30 in New York right now, Jersey. So I know you're a little amped up and on some Jameson. So let's not get
Team
carried.
former Jameson
Yeah,
right
let's
here.
not get carried away
Oh
on,
no,
the, on
Team
the PBR.
Current Jameson.
Team Current?
No, I'm too old. I'm too old.
The fact that you would describe Jameson like this,
I love like a team like Corona Light with lime.
like it has its own dance.
It does. It does. And it has its own chant. It's Jameson.
Hell yeah.
Do you remember doing the Jameson dance?
Picklebacks or no
The
picklebacks?
brim?
Always.
Pickleback?
Always. Don't
Picklebacks.
fuck with me on a pickleback.
Yeah.
It's delicious. It's like a sandwich that makes you drunk.
Wow.
You're welcome.
So,
Knowledge.
I actually
Knowledge.
started
Boom.
a
10
pickleback
great
company.
Swishes.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
That was Bernadette and I were gonna do that. We were gonna start a pickleback company. What did you do? Tell me all about it. I'm interviewing you.
Yeah. So I
Sorry
actually did
guys,
that
the show's
shit.
gonna go over.
So, but we died down a little bit because I wanted to make it more dill. I want a more dill. I want a more acidic.
Uh-huh.
Because the pickleback we created right off the bat was more like a
Salty.
like a Clausen's,
Okay.
and I wanted it more dill. I wanted it, that dill that could neutralize right away.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get that brine from a pickle manufacturer. People think this is crazy. This is real shit
it's
right
real.
now.
We are flavorists to our
real.
core. Like we make flavors. We care about
This
that
is real
stuff.
shit
We're
right
picky.
now.
Don't
all right?
did you know
Picky.
that there are
What? Hey, whoa, hey.
pickle
Oop.
popsicles?
There
Yep.
it is. Yes.
Oh.
Pickle popsicles.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
for
like
sure.
a delightfully cold frozen pickle popsicle.
Yeah.
But it's not
I
a
don't know
pickle,
if I
it's
could
just
do
a
it.
pickleback.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I need a
Ew.
jalapeno pickleback.
That would be awesome.
Do me.
But so I had feelings of that before too, like a spicier pickleback.
Yeah.
But I have an ulcer.
Well, I don't.
So the acidic.
So hook me up.
Yeah, the acidic I couldn't try, so I couldn't know if it was
Has
good or
it
not.
stopped you from drinking the Jameson?
Yes.
Oh.
What?
Well,
Yes.
well, there's
Damn.
Yes, it has.
Team Corona. See what I tell you. We
Yeah.
have old stomachs.
All right, look it. Thank you for coming out, Brianna. Thank you for coming and finally, listen, finally getting your mod. It's only been like fucking 8 months.
Now you can
know
take
what I
it
mean?
to ECC in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I know, right? ECC is right around.
Yeah. No big deal, Brianna. It's all cool. Thank you. But she came.
Thank
She
you.
got her mod. I just
Thank you.
appreciate you coming through, making the drive a whole 20 minutes away. I know
It was far with
It
the
was
traffic.
far.
Traffic is
It was
different.
really
We're
bad.
like 20
and that's
minutes
the only
away.
time
I don't
they
care.
really come.
I don't want to hear it.
But, yeah, it was really bad.
Traffic today was
I promise.
Listen, Linda.
Linda.
I was on a time crunch.
Linda, listen. Okay.
Seriously.
Traffic is no joke.
It's no joke.
I came
know,
from
trust
Garden
me.
Grove and it was 37 minutes.
I live in West
It
Garden
took like
Grove.
40
It takes me 10
minutes.
minutes to get to work.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
I love
again.
it.
Dude, I
love
drove
it.
out to LA and like on a Tuesday after I left at like 5, did not get there until like 7:45, 8 o'clock. It was awful.
That's all bad.
It's the worst.
Tomorrow I have to drive to Santa Barbara. I have no fucking sympathy.
Wait,
for
what
that.
are you doing in Santa Barbara?
We're gonna go shoot a segment tomorrow.
Nice.
Yep.
I like
But
half
you
live
can-
there.
You can
You have to live there.
No, I mean like my family lives. I'm from
Okay.
there. Yeah. I go back like 4 days, 5 days a month.
Yeah.
I want to
We're
live
gonna go
there.
there tomorrow. Yeah.
But I mean, you get to choose what time of day you go, right?
I did actually choose what day I was gonna go.
And what time did you choose?
7:30 in the morning.
Okay, I mean that was silly.
He did
but,
the
you know,
before.
that was,
Hopefully we can be done by 3 and come back. Hopefully.
yes.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and we chill in Oxnard until
let
about
me
7.
give you a better plan.
Yeah.
On
It's
a
not gonna
Thursday.
happen.
Being someone who lives in LA and has family in Santa Barbara, leave at noon, cruise in for a nice dinner, go to Stacky's on the beach, and then go to a place called Milk and Honey. Have a nice day, and then shoot your segment, and then leave after traffic.
I'm thinking about leaving after traffic, but we'll see how that
3
rolls.
is not after traffic. If you leave at
Trust
3,
me,
you
I
are
know. I know.
F-U-C-T.
I'm screwed. I know.
Don't
Either
do
way.
that stuff.
Either way, I'm screwed.
Santa
It doesn't
Barbara's
matter.
beautiful. Just stay.
It doesn't matter either way. But I'm thinking like getting some like, drone shots of like, the beach and some signs that say like, welcome to Santa Barbara, right? You know what I mean? All the cool like iconic bullshit that you want to get for a video.
Pier, State
Yeah,
Street,
we're going to
all
get
the
State Street, yeah.
hooligans. Yeah, I get
Fiesta's
it.
coming soon.
Dude, it's 2 weekends.
Yeah, Fiesta's coming
Dude,
soon.
the eggs.
I'm all about Fiesta.
Are you
so
gonna go to
we're-
Fiesta?
Yeah.
Dude, let's hook up because I'll be.
We're
there
gonna
for
go out
Fiesta.
there.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Are you
for
gonna
real,
bring the kiddos and all
sure.
that?
Yeah, we're
Let's
gonna
do
take them
it.
all. We're gonna
That'd
just
be
go.
all I know
amazing.
is that Fiesta means party.
Come.
Fiesta does mean party,
Bring all the babies and
Fiesta
that
does mean
cranky
party,
boyfriend of yours.
but it's on-
To hang
but it's
out
on
with.
State Street.
Husband, whatever.
Yeah, it's on State Street, and you have fun. You have a good time, and then you walk around, and there's a lot of police, and you go, "Hey, how you doing, Popo?"
Oh, I should
You know what I
bring
mean?
this bottle then.
That's the not bottle you should bring, but you bring the other kind of bottle, and you just do your thing. Yeah, we make it happen.
Just bring the cam. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Cool. Everybody who logged in, thank you very much for tuning in. All my guests, Cam, thank you very much. Lucy, Brianna, thank you for coming up on the show. My right-hand man, Sergio, for the night. And,
Yeah.
everybody else who tuned in, we appreciate it. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you very much.
Dose.
Peace
Goodbye.
out, homies.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
Dr. Sugar Shits is the creamy poop of a mystical raspberry. Totally clean, totally cool, and soft served straight from a very sweet rear. Every hit is a spewing mouthful of Dr. Sugar Shits glistening shits.
Dr. Sugar Shits is intended for adults only. You must be of legal smoking age in the state in which you reside to consume Dr. Sugar Shits. If the doctor finds out you are too young to vape, you leave your fucking soul.